Hello and welcome to another beauty box unboxing. This time it's my Birchbox subscription box and this is August 2022. So with Birchbox, last month they were saying that their monthly billable subscriptions weren't available, but they are back now. So there's various plans that you can subscribe to. The most flexible one is the 1 month rolling subscription at £13.95 per month with no delivery charges. Now there are cheaper options, but then you're going to be tied in for a set period. And I think also you can either pay up front or pay monthly on those tied in options. At the moment they're offering 30% off 6 and 12 month subscriptions if you use the code OFF30August, which is actually a pretty good deal. And it doesn't say whether that is for the prepaid ones or the ones which bill monthly, so I guess it would be for both. Now I did have a 12-month subscription with Birchbox, which this is my last month, so I have sort of cancelled it. But what I'll probably do is think about renewing maybe on a monthly basis, or if maybe next month they've got another deal like 30% off, which is pretty good, I think I might go for that. I'm not entirely sure. So with the box you tend to get about 5 products, but they can be different, so I'm not entirely sure which ones you definitely get with this box. So I'll go through it anyway, and obviously I'm not entirely sure if you get the box you'll get exactly the same. They do have a little leaflet which does tell me which products I've got, so it has given me a little bit of information that I can use, which is always good. Now the first product is by Lapkos, and this is the lifting booty mask. This is a full size and worth £6. Now this was the choice item. Every month you get a choice item with Birchbox, and they tell you that in advance via email, and you can basically go onto your account and choose which one you want. There was this one or a bikini line one, and I thought, well, do you know what, I'll go with this one. Something I've never had before. Birchbox says get a bum lifting confidence boost with this cheeky booty mask, specially formulated with 17 amino acids and patented leaven. This deeply moisturising formula improves skin texture and elasticity. Let this treatment make your booty visibly smoother and firmer in just 20 minutes. So basically you apply a sheet on each side of the buttocks, so there are 2 sheets in here. Now you have to leave it on for 10 to 20 minutes and you can't sit down in that time. And then after that you massage the excess serum into your skin. Now on the packet it does say something about anti-aging, so I thought, do you know what, I'll give it a go. Now I'm only used it on one side. Don't panic, this is not a used one. I only used it on one side simply because I just wanted to check the difference between each sides after use, which was actually quite worth doing. So this is what it looks like. So this is an unused one, do not worry, but I thought it'd be useful to show you anyway, just in case you were ever interested in getting this. It's a bit difficult to unwrap actually. There we go. So that's how it goes, look. And there's loads of serum in this. The only problem is it's a bit of a struggle to get it on. I tried to get it on looking in the mirror, but it just wasn't very easy, so I had to get some help, which was caused great amusement, shall we say, with my other half. Anyway, managed to get it on. Thought, what am I going to do for 20 minutes standing up? So I did my skincare routine, you know, did everything I needed to do standing up, but it still was quite a long time, 20 minutes, and I did leave it on for that full amount. I think you can do 10, but I thought, well, if I'm giving it a proper go, 20 is probably the best thing to do. Took it off, massaged it in, and then I thought, well, I looked at it, and looking at it, there wasn't a great deal of difference. Let's face it, that would be a bit of a miracle. But feeling it, it was much softer. The skin, there was a definite difference between each side. So it's definitely doing something. It's just a bit of a faff to put on and a bit of a pain to wait for. So I'm not sure it's something I would rush to buy. I'm not even sure I'm going to end up using that other half because I haven't really got 20 minutes spare today now, so I don't know. Anyway, it was an interesting one to try, so I'm glad I gave it a go. Okay, the next product is by Percy and Reed, and it's their Up and Away Root Lift Mousse. This is 50 mils. Now 200 mils is £15, so I guess this would be around £3 to £4 to £5, something like that. Birchbox says this ultralight spray formula has been developed to target limp and lackluster locks at the roots, leaving you with big beautiful hair and not a crunchy strand in sight. With built-in heat protection and humidity control, it's a multitasker that will uplift you and your hair in times of need. Now, I don't normally use products like this. I'm not very good with hair, to be quite honest with you. I've kind of had the same hairstyle since I was about 7. So, you know, I did have a wet look perm at the end of the 80s, actually. That was the only time I changed. But generally speaking, it's the same as it's always been. But I did give it a go. I don't know whether you can notice I have got something going on there, a little bit of a boofy look. When I first put it in, actually, it was huge. It was like something out of the 80s, the early 80s more like. But so it just definitely does what it's meant to do. This is the little nozzle look. That's quite nice and different and interesting. So I'll give it a little shake and a little spray onto my hand. Probably be a bit, oh there you go. Just mousse-like, isn't it? Smells beautiful. It's the nice one of Percy Reed. They've got 2 smells. One I don't like quite so much, but that one I do like, so it's very nice. Well, I think it is anyway. But anyway, whatever it is, it's lovely. And it did do what it was meant to do. I put it on before I blow dried. They say to sort of do it in sections and then put it in at the roots and then comb it through, which is what I did. And then I blow dried it, sort of trying to do it up. I'm not good with hair, so I didn't really know what I was doing, but it worked. So yeah, it does exactly what it says. It's not really one for me. It's not my kind of thing, but I do know someone who will love this, so I shall be passing it on to them. Okay, the next item is from, now I'm not entirely sure the pronunciation, but I think it's Hugens, and it's their hyaluronic acid concentrate. This is 5 mils. 15 mils is €24 on the brand site, which is currently worth just over £20, I think. So I would say this is worth around £7 to £8. And Birchbox says add a double dose of your hyaluronic acid to your morning routine with this gel serum that refines the skin texture and ensures an optimal level of hydration. Its light formula smooths sleep lines, preserves the skin's youth and protects the skin from external aggressions throughout the day. Plus 1 whiff of its fresh cucumber scent, and those early mornings will be that much easier. And they say, did you know hyaluronic acid retains up to 1,000 times its weight in water? And the brand says to use it in the morning, apply 3 drops onto the fingertips and massage into the face and neck. Use on its own or before applying your daily moisturiser. So I have had a bigger version of this. I think it was in the Birchbox advent calendar actually, and I really did like using this. It does smell of cucumber. It's a really good smell actually. It's not sort of artificially smelling at all. It's proper fresh, nice. I don't know whether you can see it there. Let's just see. And it's just blends in really, really well. Now, when I used this before, just have a whiff because it is gorgeous. When I used this before, I did use it on damp skin, and I did mention, I think in my Look Fantastic video the other day, about whether to use products on damp skin, because I'd read ages ago about how you should. But I think the thing is, if they've already got water in them, you don't need to use it on damp skin, and the water is listed as one of the ingredients for this, so I don't think you do need to use it on damp skin. However, if you want to, if it helps, if you think it helps to sort of glide it on better, then I don't think there's any harm in doing so. And sometimes I think it does sort of make it seem to go a little bit further with little 5 mils like this. That's gonna go quite quickly. I mean, look, I did use it in the night time as well, because I just wanted to try it as much as I could before this video. But yeah, it's not going to go far. So sometimes I think on damp skin it just makes it go a little bit further. Okay, the next product is Balance Me, and it's their Vitamin C Brightening Eye Serum. So this is 5 mils. 15 mils has an RRP of £28, so this is worth £9 to £10. And Birchbox says add a daily dose of vitamin C to your skincare routine with this unique serum specially formulated to combat puffy eyes, signs of fatigue and dark circles. With ingredients like hydrating hyaluronic acid, energising green caffeine and calming elderflower, visibly brighter eyes are just an application away. And they do mention that adding vitamin C to your beauty routine lightens dark spots, promotes collagen production and helps with anti-aging. So I have had this cream before and I used it and it was quite nice. It was not my absolute favourite eye cream, but it's not bad. It has got the... I'll show you what it looks like first actually. So it comes out like a cream. Now I think because there's only 5 mils in here, I think they say, don't they? It's quite a big sort of container for 5 mils, I think. So it does take a bit of squeezing to get anything out. There you go. So it comes out like a cream, and then as you dab it in, it does the usual sort of going to that serum-y texture. And it blends in quite well. It does need a little bit of dabbing, to be honest. It's one of those ones that, look, I'm still dabbing. It's not quite gone in yet. It's got the Balance Me smell, which now the initial smells lovely, orange, great, love orange, but there's an underlying smell with Balance Me products. I don't know what it is. I just don't I don't warm to it, if you know what I mean. So it's not too bad as an eye cream, that smell. I can put up with it because it's far enough away from my nose, and it's a nice morning one to use, vitamin C product. So I'll definitely be using that one, I think, in my morning routine for the next few days or however long it's going to last. I don't think it's going to last that long, to be honest. Okay, the next product now, is this the final product? Yes, I think it is. It's by Elekia Beauty and it's their Raspberry Liquid Blush. So this is a full size and has an RRP of £12.50. Birchbox says this liquid blush adds a little bit of colour to your day by chiselling cheekbones and sculpting your face. The easily blendable formula has a matte finish, making it almost impossible to differentiate from your skin. So this is the sort of blusher that I tend to steer away from because it's scary. And I'll show you why. And I found a way to use it which is a little bit less scary, but I'll show you. It's quite, oh, there you go, that's why. It's quite liquidy. Now, what I tend to do is I use the back of my hand as sort of like a palette now and blend it out a bit on the back of my hand so that it's gone a bit sort of less scary, and then put it on my cheek. So sort of put it, I do that smile just to find the place to put it, which is about, I think about there. I can't see properly because I haven't got my glasses on, but somewhere about there. And then sort of take it backwards, tapping, blending all the time. And then once you've tapped as much as you can to get as much of the stuff off, then I just use quite a firm sort of blusher brush to finish it off. So I have got it on. It's not really my thing. I think you can probably tell it's there, but it's not my favourite kind of product to use. It's a bit messy, a bit fiddly. It's decent enough, the colour's fine, but I don't think it's one for me, I'm afraid. So there we go, that is the end of the Birchbox this month. So for me, it was okay. It was an okay box. It wasn't horrendous. It was interesting to try. I won't hold it up because it's all messy now, but it was interesting to try the booty mask, but a bit of a faff. This stuff is really good. If you want that extra volume in your hair, honestly, you should have seen it before I tried to tame it down a bit. It's like, I can feel it in there still, but it isn't sort of crinkly. It feels quite decent. But yeah, that's a really, really good product if you want that in your life. This one, lovely. I do like that. I've had it before. It's a great, great product. And the Balance Me, do you know what? I don't like the smell, but that's just a personal thing. I like the initial orangey bit, but I don't know what the other bit is. But it's a nice enough thing to go under your eyes. I did get a tiny bit of a tingle. I don't know whether I said that, but I did get a tiny bit of a tingle using that. But it wasn't anything too much to worry about. But some products, remember, just be careful, especially under your eye, and maybe patch test them if you're not sure. And finally, the blush. It was fun to use, I suppose, but I probably won't use it again, so I might have to give that one away as well. Okay. Despite the fact that, okay, there's only really 2 products that I'm going to keep, and they're very small ones. It was an okay box. I quite liked it. So I'll have a think about next time, and I'm not sure whether to continue or not. I might leave it for a few months. I've got another few boxes that I've started, so would look fantastic and look incredible. So I might leave this one for a bit. I'm not sure. I'll see what comes up. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed my hair, which I'm probably going to try and tame a bit now because I've got to do another video now. I'm doing a different one now, but I think this one will go out after the other one because I'm doing the OK box next. So I hope you've had a lovely week. I hope you have a lovely week going forward. Hope everyone is lovely to you and the world treats you very, very well. Lots of care to you all, and I hope you come back for more. Take care. Bye-bye. I don't normally do a kiss, do I? But I quite like that as an idea. Take care. See you soon.